Welcome to Coruzant Technologies, home of the Digital Executive Podcast.
Welcome to the Digital Executive. Today's guest is BigMike Straumietis. Since 1983, BigMike Straumietis, the founder and CEO of Advanced Nutrients, has worked tirelessly to bring cannabis to its true genetic potential. And in the past 4 decades, he's overseen the cultivation of more than 1 million plants and brought 53 first to the world of cannabis growing. If you grow or consume cannabis, you've benefited from something BigMike has done. In 1999, Advanced Nutrients created the world's first and only complete cannabis growing system that hits the shift and optimizes all phases of the vegetative and bloom cycles to bring cannabis to its true genetic potential. BigMike spearheaded the movement towards legal cannabis research during the dark ages of prohibition. He became one of the first 3 entities in the world to own a government-issued license to cultivate and test cannabis. With his team of top PhD scientists, BigMike revolutionized the science of cannabis cultivation, from seed to senescence. Well, good afternoon, BigMike. Welcome to the show.
Glad to be here.
Awesome. Great to finally meet you across the airwaves or behind the mic here, BigMike. But really want to just jump right into these questions so we can get your story out to our audience.
Sure.
So, BigMike, you've got quite the career in nutrition. You've been an entrepreneur for such a quite number of years, and now the founder and CEO of Advanced Nutrients. Could you share with our audience the secret to your career growth and what inspires you?
Wow. Well, in my case, I've been in cannabis for 39 years. Advanced Nutrients is a 23-year-old company. I've always been amazed by watching the cannabis plant grow, how it goes from a vegetative cycle and morphs into this beautiful thing that produces nice, big, fat, sugary buds. And just been fascinated by the plant. Genetically, it's a very superior plant compared to most plants in the plant kingdom, and just very, very interested in it. Always been interested in science.
Thank you. And I know that's been kind of a taboo type of product across many countries for many years, and
still is, by the way.
It is absolutely. I think the fact that CBD came out has maybe helped it because it's like a cousin of that plant. So,
by the way, same plant, cannabis sativa. One produces more CBD. The other one produces more THC. The precursor to both is a cannabinoid called CBG. So it's the granddaddy of all cannabinoids, and from there you go THC in one way and CBD the other way.
And I love it. I've tried the CBD products as well, and it's amazing. So this is awesome. So BigMike, tell us more about how you managed to thrive in this industry that was considered taboo just a few short years ago, and how your products are now over in 110 countries?
Yeah. Well, we've been in the business for 23 years, and so we started out in the hydroponics, and we call it the hydroponics industry, but we never hid that we were for cannabis. We started the company in Abbotsford, British Columbia, Canada, and it was federally legal there very, very quickly. So it gave us a leg up. We never hid behind tomatoes. We always said that we were for cannabis. And that is how we got started. And then we sold to a network of hydroponic stores. So we weren't actually touching the plant. We're one step away.
Amazing. And hydroponics is, I think, a really amazing technology. And I'm glad that we got into that. So BigMike, we're a technology platform here, and we focus on emerging technologies a lot of the time.
Sure.
But you're obviously leveraging some new and emerging tech in your business here. Is there anything you can share with us today?
Yeah, absolutely. Would love to. The future of cannabis growing is going to be all science-based. It's going to be taking genetics that are gene edited for disease resistance, for certain traits that you want to see the plant have, and then also digitally controlling the environment and crop steering that plant along its path from seed to harvest, and then as well as manipulating the fertigation that the plant gets. When you marry those 3 technologies together is when you get maximum crop efficiency. And those same technologies you'll be seeing when it comes to vertical farming to various crops as well. And it is the most effective and efficient way of producing a plant.
Thank you for sharing that. And absolutely, things have come such a long way in just about every vertical there across the industries that we're seeing the technology being applied in a lot of places for a lot of good benefits. So thank you for sharing that. And Big Mike, last question for you today is, could you share something from your career experience that might help others that are looking to grow either nutrition or entrepreneurship?
Listen, in entrepreneurship, the biggest thing is you always tell people, you always hear CEOs and leadership say it's the people, but what they don't tell you is really it's about yourself, becoming a better human, understanding people, what drives them, what motivates them, what kind of a human you have in front of you. Because if you cannot understand what kind of a person is in front of you, what their strengths and weaknesses are from a psychological standpoint, it's impossible for you to build a company you want. If you have people that are of a certain caliber and they're not the high quality folks that you're looking for, you can build a company to 10 million, 20 million, maybe even 50 million. And I struggled up to 50 million. And to get past that, I realized I had to look at myself. And there's so many entrepreneurs out there that the last place they look is themselves, where it should actually be the first place. One of the old adages from the philosophers is know thyself. And I couldn't tell you how much that really means. And that means being able to be introspective, to be able to self-reflect, think about how you're dealing with other people. Did you make them feel safe? Did you make them feel secure? And it's a journey about yourself. And within that journey about yourself, then and only then you can then build a world-class company to hundreds of millions, billions, take it public, whatever it is that you want to do. But until you understand yourself at a deep personal level, it's going to be very hard to scale a company.
Thank you for sharing that. And, that's probably maybe the first, maybe second time I've heard that on a show here with over 500 and some odd podcasts, basically reflecting on yourself. Because, everybody talks about building that right team, but you're right. It starts with the person in the middle there, yourself. So
they're not going to come work for you very long if you're not the type of person that they want to work with. And you have to have a certain understanding of people to get there. At least that's been my journey. The journey is I've not been able to scale the company and grow it along its pathway until I myself have grown and understand myself at a deeper level.
Makes total sense. And I appreciate the share on that, Big Mike. And Big Mike, it was a pleasure having you on today, and I look forward to speaking with you real soon.
Brian, it was great speaking with you today. Anytime, let us know. Be glad to be on your show again.
Bye for now.